Hello and welcome to the sports segment on PTV Primetime News tonight. I am Wally Cole. Nigeria, Ghana and Cameroon confirmed their superiority with convincing wins in the first round first leg matches of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup France 2018 qualifiers over the weekend. Cameroon were the biggest winners thanks to a 9-0 drubbing of Guinea away in Conakry on Saturday, whilst Nigeria made light work of Tanzania with a 3-0 win in Benin City. Earlier on Friday, Ghana's Black Princes proved too strong for host Algeria, handing them a 5-0 beating in Algiers. The results posed the trio in a good stead as far as places at the penultimate round of the African qualifiers are concerned. The second leg matches will take place in a fortnight, with the winners progressing to the penultimate round. Two teams will emerge from the African qualifiers to represent the continent at the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup scheduled for 5th to 24th of August 2018 in France. The diminutive Reds playmaker has spoken about his failed move to Camp Nou, insisting he is again focused on playing for the Anfield club. Liverpool star Filippo Coutinho has revealed the details behind his collapsed transfer to Barcelona, admitting he and his family were excited about the move to Camp Nou. The Brazil international was backed by the Catalan club as a replacement for Neymar following his countryman's record-breaking €222 million switch to Paris Saint-Germain last month. Despite Coutinho telling Liverpool he wanted to go ahead and leave for La Liga before handing in an official transfer request in view of forcing a move through, the Reds refused to sell. Now having made his Premier League return to Jurgen's club side in the club's 1-1 draw at home to Burnley on Saturday, Coutinho insists he is solely focused on giving his best to the Merseyside club. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola praised legend Sergio Aguero after the striker moved 2 goals away from equaling the club's all-time record. The Argentine forward scored his 6th Premier League hat-trick as City beat Watford 6-0 on Saturday. The 29-year-old has won 75 goals since joining City in 2011, with Eric Brook holding the club record of 177 goals. Ex-England winger Brook, who was at City from 1928 to 1940, scored his goals in 494 appearances. Aguero has scored his in 259 games. Aguero's hat-trick at Vicarage Road put him on 127 Premier League goals, moving him above Robbie Keane and Nicolas Anelka and leveled with Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank on the competition's all-time list. He has scored 5 goals in 5 games this season. Former England striker and record Premier League goal scorer Alan Shearer, who has 260 in 441 appearances, challenged Aguero to get 30 league goals this season. And finally on Sports Tonight, Gennady Golovkin's world middleweight title fight with Saul Canelo Alvarez ended in a controversial draw. After a closely fought bout in Las Vegas, one judge scored it 118 to 110 for Alvarez, another 115 to 113 for Golovkin, and the third in 114 to 114 draw. There were boos when the decision was announced at the T-Mobile Arena, and both boxers shook their heads. 35-year-old Kazat Golovkin retains his WBA, WBC, and IBF titles and remains unbeaten in 38 fights. His Mexican opponent, who is 27 years old, started and finished an absorbing fight, the stronger, and also produced some of the more eye-catching shots. Golovkin, though, landed more punches and had the better of the middle rounds. Judge Adelaide Berg had Alvarez as a clever winner. Dave Moretti scored the bout for Golovkin, and Dan Trella had the fight levels. Alvarez's record now stands at 49 wins, 34 knockouts, 2 draws, and 1 defeat from 52 fights. In the build-up to fight, Golovkin had described it as the biggest of this era, and both men later said they were open to a rematch. And that's all we have for sports tonight. I am Wally Cole.